Great morning for a fish, and this is a great little boat to fish from. This is the Anglapro 514 Sniper, fitted with a gutsy Mercury Pro XS 115 horsepower. It's a speedster, it's a great little fishing boat, but it's a great family boat to boot. Have a look at the casting platform on the Anglapro. It's big, it's wide, and most importantly, it's really stable. Up front, we've got a good little bowsprit, an anchor well, the Motor Guide XI5 electric motor, and that's a full remote as well. That's steering us around in a little bit of chop as we speak, and I feel very comfortable. Under the floor, look at this. We've got a ton of storage, plenty of room too for the extra batteries for the electric. And look at this, here's a big keeper tank, and it's even got a divider in it, and it's fully plumbed. Keep everything alive and happy. It's beautifully built. It's over 2.2 metres wide, so it's got huge big beam and gives it a lot more stability. It holds the weight on the side, even if there's only one person in the boat. The standard boat comes with a 3mm bottom, but this one's been upgraded to a 4mm bottom, and weight on the water means a softer ride and a stronger boat all round, which means we can upgrade from the standard 90 horsepower to the great big 115 horsepower Pro XS. That's the Mercury outboard, and this one's even got the bigger outboard leg. This is the command thrust module. I don't care what anybody says, I like engine wells, and this one's a beauty. Good height, gives you a good height for a cutting board, plenty of room to work with, even if you want to do some custom rod holders around the back of it. But underneath, we've got a ton of room also. Personally, I'd probably customise that a little bit with some tackle trays and things like that, but that's totally up to the customer. It's a bit of a blank package, but I like it that way. The one thing I do look for is not stitch welding. I always like to see full seam welds all the way through. This one makes it really, really strong. We've got side pockets, both sides, and look at the size of the deck room in this.
So the fishability is really good. I think it's a pretty open cockpit, so there's nothing really to jag your feet on as you walk around the boat. Get right up to the sides quite easily. Very stable, even when you're up the front on that deck standing up. Really, really good for a fishing boat, I reckon.
For a boat that's just over 5 metres, it has a massive fishing footprint, and that's what really impresses me. For lure fishing, it's exceptionally good, and yeah, you can easily fish 3 guys on board throwing lures around, so a nice little setup, handles pretty well on the water.
For a tinny, it sits right on its back quarters and the chines grip the water really, really well. We could turn at full noise, trimmed right out in big sweeping turns. It didn't bite, it didn't skip, it gripped brilliantly. So the wow factor on the 514 has to be its value for money. At $45,000, you're getting the 115 Pro XS, an 80-pound Minn Kota, an Elite 7 from Lowrance, and almost everything you need to get out in the water and start fishing.
Most of the people who fish out of a boat like that will have their gear in a big box, and they like the fact that they can lift all that out, blast all the scales and blood and guts out with a hose, put the boat away, and it'll be ready to do exactly the same thing again next weekend.
It is an absolutely honest boat that will get people out on the water, and I'm talking not just inshore, well and truly offshore, for much less money than they expect to pay. It's got no frills, no bells and whistles, but it's dead set honest and very, very strong.
There's a couple of things I like in life, and it's simplicity and comfort, and that's exactly what we've got with the console unit in the Anglapro. The steering wheel, the controls are all in the right place. You've got a little bit of protection from the windscreen as well. There's a ton of room to dash mount your electronics. It's all there, and you've even got a little parcel shelf for throwing in your phone and your knickknacks. I really think Anglapro have come up with a terrific, versatile package that's going to suit so many people. It's fun, it's family, it's fishing, and it's got the horsepower to boot. What a little ripper.